What if you can save a lot of time as a hedge fund manager? Not only that, but you can absolutely skip all the errors, all the time wasting loops, and everything that you have already went through. You can absolutely skip what you will also face for later on. What if you can absolutely understand how the industry it works deeply? What if you can absolutely save the wasted money and the money that you will waste for later on by only adapting the new beliefs that I will show you during today's video? I will show you step by step a hedge fund manager what he said on a Zoom call. What you need to learn, what you need to understand to make sure that you can scale up asset management to over 1 billion in asset management and beyond. And in description below, you can find the link. If you are looking to scale up asset management to over 1 billion, you can apply. If you are qualified, we will make sure to be committed for your own success. If you are not, we will wish you all the luck. However, let's get back to the video. So a 42 years old hedge fund manager whispered this over Zoom. I built a 400 million fund and still feel like I am losing to kids with Substack and Swagger. Not because of return, not because of process. So what it could be, what you need to learn right here would absolutely be valuable for your own journey. If you're taking some notes, you will absolutely have more than the others. And if you just apply with raw execution, you will absolutely be in better place than what you are at today before the end of the year. All right, now let's get into it directly. I'm doing these videos, by the way, for you. If you are looking to learn more, to understand the hedge fund industry more as a hedge fund manager, to learn from real examples of what's going on in the industry, of real hedge fund managers who has already been in the industry for a long time with track record, without track record, and with 400 investment management and beyond that, then you can take a look in the description below. You will find other videos. You can just take a look on which videos that you would love to take a look on. I am 100% sure that you will have more knowledge, more value, and more plans to actually start to adapt and new beliefs to actually have in your own journey. Now let's get into it directly. So let's take a look on how it looked like and what you need to learn for the first line. So it was not a return and it was not process, but because deep down he is ashamed to attempt the next. Maybe that's what you are going through today. Maybe you are also ashamed to what you need to attempt, but you haven't attempted before. Maybe inside in your own self, you telling your own self that if I could actually do X, if I could do actually Y, I would never let 26 years old kids, hedge fund managers to beat me in the marketplace. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Why that's going on? Why that's over all the markets? And they beating you most of the time. So why is that? You need to adapt to the next. He second guesses every update. So that's what he's doing. Okay, he is ashamed to attempt. He second guesses every update, so he don't have any optimizer system. He don't have any system. He don't have anything that he will follow on each update to the investors. That means he don't have any team management. And if you don't have any team management, don't expect that you will get the best return. Even if you will have the investor relation, he will or she will never actually work on your own fund as a team management who has already gained the expertise, the experience from investment deals, fund to fund, EBOS projects, private sector that they have already worked on before. That's what we have in the place. So what we have already built for our own partners. That's why we are increasing the revenue for our own partners between 20 to 30%, sometimes between 15 to 25%. It depends on the volume from the same existing clients. So how are we making that happen? By having an optimized, organized system that will actually be crystal clear on what you will send today, what you will send tomorrow, and what you will say on X, what you will say on Y to increase the re-ups, correct? So that's why someone who is like a new kid in the hedge fund industry, he's beating you today because he is more organized than you. He is more disciplined than you because he understood the game early on. If I want to get X, I want actually to have X and Y and Z. I need to have system. He understood early on, I want to build a business model. I don't want to become a portfolio manager. Correct? That's exactly what you need also to understand. You need also to become a businessman. A businessman, a model that you will manage, correct? You will not become like a portfolio manager, a trader, whatever, correct? That is not you. Have that in the mind, okay? Get outside from the mindset of the trader and get into the businessman. Get into the hedge fund manager, correct? That's what you need to have. Now, let's get into the next line. He tweaks every word before sending it. That's exactly what I have already mentioned to you. So you don't have any scripts. You don't have any proven script on what you will say on X, what you will say on Y. And if you say Z and B, what will happen next? You need to have a proven system. You don't need to have someone who will actually start to get experience from your own fund, like a 9-5 operator investor relation. You don't need to have that. You need to have team management who actually will help you with real expertise, real experience in their own bag. Even if they will cost you more to have them, but have them from the beginning. You're living it once. I mean, if you will have multiple millions when you are 50, all right, or when you are 60, what you will gain from them? If you haven't achieved your own vision, if you haven't feel of the fulfillments inside your own self, inside your own life, if you couldn't feel like, all right, I have done it, I have achieved it, I have executed. You understand? If you haven't done that, then you will become only depressed. I have already seen hedge fund managers who are already depressed today because they couldn't scale up, because they thought that performance, it will tell itself, it will sell itself, it will tell the others. Performance will get me the clients, performance will get me the biggest clients, and they have been at the same place for 10 years. They are depressed, they are actually drinking a lot, they're taking like cheap dopamine, consuming cheap dopamine all the time. Why is that? Because they actually couldn't understood early on their own stage that I am here to have a business model. I'm not here to become a trader, portfolio manager. Who would actually know about you if you couldn't actually spread the message? Today, I can have an AI today which can generate better performance than yours. Then today, it's not about the performance at all. It's about who is selling the performance, who is presenting the performance, who is the name of this brand, who is the name of this fund, who is the face of this fund. Okay? And how you will build that, how you will create that, is by understanding the awareness level, by understanding how you will actually get into the industry, targeting the awareness level, have the positioning side, have your own edge, have your own message, and keep repeating it, keep smashing it until it will stick, until it will hit the targets. And it will hit eventually, now or later on. The main things that we need to understand if you want to actually achieve that, the next line, the line that you need to actually understand it. He says we are in the motion when he hasn't moved real capital in months. That's maybe what you are going through. If that is you, I will just tell you one thing right now. We are in the mid of the year. You have 6 months left. You have 6 months left. In the end of the year, you will actually tell your own self, I wished I could actually have done more. Correct? Don't let that to be you, because you will have more depression. You will have more like limiting self-beliefs. And worse is the next. He watches the noise win. Watches smaller, louder funds rise faster with none of the scars he carries. Correct? So he shrinks. It's exactly what you will also do if you will keep doing what you're doing. Bullshit the story. Maybe that's what you're doing. You have already tried to do that maybe before. Play it safe. Keep playing it safe. How you will play it safe in the entrepreneurship, especially in the financial industry? I mean, if you want to play it safe, you can become portfolio manager and work with an investment firm or with an established hedge fund, and that's it. Go play it safe. Okay, you can play it safe in the financial industry. If you don't actually have new risks daily that you are taking, you are shrinking, you are going down, you're going backward. Okay, when you're going backward, what's going on right there? More limiting self-beliefs, more feeling like, all right, I am not good enough to continue, more feeling like I have already lost the momentum, and more feeling like maybe I should actually do something new right now with something else, a new business model or a new industry. Or maybe I will need actually to go backward to my own role. Maybe like investment firm, portfolio manager, etc. You understand? You consuming debt. Okay? By how? By playing it safe. Playing it safe is the mindset of those who are going with easy mood, chilling mood, those who has already been at the same stage for 10 years in the hedge fund industry. If that is you, or you want to become a character of them, that's fine. But you don't watch my own video, man. Do and subscribe. All right? I don't want to have you here. I'm doing these videos for the best of the top 4%, 5% of all of the hedge fund industry. That's it. Avoid the follow-up that means reveal the truth. All right? That his edge got quieter and his belief did too. His belief, have that in the mind. This isn't strategy gap, it's a shame spiral. All right? One that silences the very signal allocators are striving for. All right, so that's what's going on, correct? You don't need louder decks, you don't need to have louder representation, you need to stop hiding behind them. All right, again, one that silences the very signal allocators are striving for. You don't need louder intro decks, you need to stop hiding behind them. Okay, and what you learn and what you will gain is the next right here. Professionalism, when what moves capital is a presence. Have it in the mind, presence. Because the longer you fake momentum, the harder it gets to remember what real conviction feels like. All right, you understood? I hope you understand something from this video. I hope I have already helped you to gain new lights in your own mind that will help you to shift your own perspective so you can avoid spending more time, avoid spending more money, avoid wasting more money and time into something that will never actually work out for your own stage. What I want to tell you from my own videos of what I'm creating right here, if I can help someone from you to change his own life, to have more, and to have less errors, that absolutely will be helpful and more than enough. And if you are looking and genuinely, truly seeking to have help, real help, to scale up the asset management to over 1 billion in the asset management and beyond, only for those who are managing 10 million in the asset management and beyond that, you can apply in the description below. And if you are qualified, it will absolutely get you to where you want to get if you are committed enough and if you have the mindset, the beliefs that we are actually looking to see in our own partners. If not, I will wish you all the luck. More than that, it was Ziatzilo. You can take a look on the videos in the description below. If you would like to, you can share the video with the others. If you don't need to. Until next time, keep killing it.